Somewhere beyond the recesses of time and space, two podcasters are set adrift in a machine, picking up transmissions of movies that are forgotten but not gone.
Welcome to Movie Memory Machine, the only podcast about forgotten movies that is on life support. I am your host, Landen Solano, joined always by my co-host, Truman Caps. Truman, it's good to see you.
Landen, it's actually not good to be seen right now because I tell you, I am just covered in oil and grease from being down in the engine room trying to get this movie memory machine running again. I need a shower and a cold beer.
Okay, well, I mean, down in those depths, have you found my rubber ducky that I have lost, that I think I packed, but I haven't been able to find in any of my belongings yet?
Well, I did find it, but the thing is, it's actually, the way that it's wedged, it's one of the only things keeping the oxygen inside the ship as opposed to outside of it. So if you can do without the rubber ducky, if you can follow the Muppets' advice and put down the ducky for a little while longer until I can patch that hole, I think we would all benefit.
As long as I know where it is, I am fine having its use, save our lives for now.
Yeah.
Speaking of keeping us alive, the machine is making us do bonus episodes to fix this internal error. But we thought while we're doing it, we might as well drum up a little bit of support for the show, and support from listeners like you.
Yes, and as I've been working on the ship, I found out something fairly exciting that I'm trying to get to the bottom of, but it looks like the more engagement we get on social media, the more people who are helping us out along the way, it actually does convert into raw resources to help keep us from dying in space. So, yeah, so I'm just saying, keep that in mind as you listen to what Landen has to say, because it means a lot to both of us.
You're finding all kinds of stuff down in the guts of the ship.
You don't know what my life is like down in the guts of the ship. What have you been doing all week?
Pedicures and, all kinds of stuff. But that's not important right now.
No. Although your toenails do look great. That's important.
Why you're looking at my feet right now, I don't want to get into. What I do want to get into is how listeners can support us.
Yeah, tell us all more.
First of all, you can find us at moviememorymachine.com, where we have all of this stuff housed. If you've never been there, go there, and you can get links to everything we're about to discuss. We highly recommend you go and explore that.
Yes.
Secondly, I have 5 ways that you can support the show that really are going to go a long, long way. The first and foremost is become a patron over at patreon.com/gruntworkpod. For as little as $1 a month, just one little 99 cents plus one extra penny.
That's a great way of describing it.
You can get access to all of our bonus content. This is really a pay-what-you-will system that goes a long way to help us financially keep the ship afloat.
And what I've found in the engine room is that every single one of our Patreon subscribers actually is directly being converted into our oxygen supply. So I like breathing. Join our Patreon so I can keep breathing, and Landen too.
And so that you can help us keep these shows ad-free. I think that's the most important part of this. We are a network of artist-owned shows, and we want to keep this ad-free. I know this episode sounds like an ad.
It's like NPR. It's like NPR. It doesn't count.
It's a donation week. Yeah. We really, really appreciate anything you can chime in to support us on patreon.com/gruntworkpod. The second way that you can help us is to leave a rating and review on any of the podcatchers that you listen to us on, especially Apple Podcasts. Even if you don't listen to us there, going there, leaving a rating, leaving a review is a great way to get us in front of new listeners and help us grow our listenership.
And it looks like the machine is converting ratings and reviews on Apple Podcasts directly into the food proteins that we depend on to stay nourished. However, key point, only 5-star reviews. I mean, those turn into the best food. Anything below 5 stars is much like it's empty calories. It's not good for us. So if you're gonna leave one, leave a 5.
I like a beer every now and then.
But I want one after all the work I've done in the ship.
Well, if you can leave a chocolatey review, I'd really appreciate that too. But leaving your ratings, your reviews, also allow us to use your words to help promote to other places in our press releases and other things. So we really appreciate any kind words you can leave for us publicly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The third way that you can help us is to follow and subscribe. This might be going the way of the dodo bird, I realize, but as social media is currently in disarray, we are still there. And who knows, someday we might become active there once again. Which you can find us at Movie Memory Machine on pretty much any of those platforms. We might not be active at the moment, but subscribing there will keep you up to date should we have any big announcements. I will say the one social network that we are active is Letterboxd. So if you're interested in lists for each of the different episodes we have those. If you're interested in a list of all of the films we've decided to send back to modern memory, we have a list for that. If you're just interested generally in keeping track of what we watch so that you can also watch it, you can follow us on Letterboxd at Movie Memory Machine Pod.
Yeah, you know you want that, you list freaks. You just love lists. You're like John Cusack in High Fidelity with your lists and everything. Also, all of our followers on social media, whatever website they come from, the machine seems to be pulling all of those together and converting them directly into fresh water for us. So the more subscribers we get on any of the social platforms, the better our water gets. Like, I want to get up to Portland tap water levels, because that's really the primo stuff.
All right. Well, you know how hydrated I like to stay, so please follow, subscribe.
Yeah, I've been working on the plumbing of the ship, and your overhydration has been an issue there as well.
We just have to find a way to reappropriate that stuff.
No, guys, subscribe to us on social media so we don't have to reuse our own sewage as water. This is the stakes for us.
The fourth way you can help us, and maybe the most important way, is to share the show. If you can't contribute financially, we totally understand. That makes sense. But if you like the show, you can tell someone about the show, and that is maybe the most important way to get someone to listen.
A recommendation from a friend goes so much further than any kind of ad that you see online or something that comes to you anonymously. So you are really helping us out in a major way if you tell your friends. And both because of that, and also because the machine is able to sense when you're talking to your friends about the machine, and it converts that into the most valuable resource of all, which is love.
Oh, hey.
Is it weird that the machine gives us love as a resource? Yes, it is, but we're trapped here.
I also wonder why no one was talking about us during the Boys in the Boat episode, because there was no love. During that week.
Ain't no love in the heart of the Movie Memory Machine, in that episode at least.
So, text a friend, share an episode from the podcatcher, and help us spread the word. We really, really appreciate it.
Hey, call a friend. Out of the blue, you know, hey, you're a young person. You know how often you call your friends. You know how much you love receiving unsolicited phone calls. Call a friend and tell them about our show.
I got an even better idea. FaceTime them on your computer or tablet, and then hold up the phone to the screen and have it playing Movie Memory Machine.
And do it real late at night, too.
All right. The fifth way and last way that you can support us is to join our Discord community. Up until now, Discord has been a Patreon bonus, but now it's open to literally anybody who wants to join, because we really want to open the floodgates for all the movie discourse that we are missing from social media.
This is maybe self-serving, because more than anything, we just want more friends to talk about movies with, so maybe get on our level, get in on this conversation, make it, instead of us just yammering at you constantly about what we think about movies, you can finally fire back at us, and don't you want that?
And the more that community grows, the more that we can do with it. I would love to do things like watch parties and live episodes there sometime, so we can do that with the more people that we have join. We hope that you'll join our Discord.
Yes, and every new member of our Discord meaningfully seems to improve the strength of our Wi-Fi connection up here in space, so the more of you join, the better I'm going to be able to play video games online with everybody back on Earth. And listen, if I can't get my Helldivers, I'm just going to be worse at podcasting.
So, all of that to say, your support makes this show possible, makes this show ad-free, and allows it to continue to be artist-owned and completely out of the grasp of anyone trying to tell you what kind of content you need to listen to. Except for us, because we're the creative force behind it.
But we're your friends. Like, we have your best interests at heart here.
But no one's controlling us, except for this machine making us do these episodes.
Okay, you're kind of undermining our case here, dude. So let's just move along.
All right. But I don't think the machine would accept an episode that is just promotion.
Well, do we know that for sure? We haven't tried it.
Well, that's true.
We could go home early.
I don't think our listeners would appreciate an episode that is strictly promotion.
then we must do an episode because our listeners come first here at the Gruntwork Podcast Network.
If you join our Patreon, you can go back and listen to our entire backlog of Gruntwork Nights episodes.
Oh boy.
In which it has become well established. I have a little penchant for creating games.
He's a game master. Frankly, he's a lot like Jigsaw, if you're familiar with that guy.
And cross off Jigsaw joke off the prediction list.
If you want to go back and listen to all of our old Gruntwork Nights episodes, you can hear me make that joke 4 or 5 times a year for 7 years. So, I mean, again, promotions on promotions.
Yes.
Every time you roll your eyes at me, the machine detects that, and it turns it into a gigantic hand that smacks me in the face whenever I'm going to make a bad joke.
I have put together a game, Truman, specifically for you.
Oh.
That I think our listeners are really going to like.
Okay. I'm sure I'll like it because it's just for me.
This is called Season 1 Needle Drops.
Oh, you know me. I'm a little needle drop boy. I can't get enough of those.
Here's the thing I noticed about halfway through this season.
Mm-hmm.
There is one unifying theme to every single movie we've watched.
The machine has given it to us? Because I picked up on that too.
I mean, within the films, not necessarily the circumstances surrounding the films.
Okay. What's that unifying theme?
Every single movie has a needle drop pop song moment.
Wait, does Boys in the Boat have a needle drop pop song moment?
Well, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Oh shit. Oh, he thought about this. Okay. All right, I'm already playing the game. Let's talk about it.
Here's the game. I have got a list of songs that appeared in the movies from this season.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to give you the option of choosing easy, medium, or hard.
Ooh.
And I will give you the name of a song. And you have to tell me what movie it's from and what scene it's in.
Okay. I accept this challenge. I like this.
Now, there's only one lifeline you have, which is you can only ask for the artist of the song.
Gotcha. Okay, so I can ask for the artist, but otherwise I'm just going off the title.
Let's just do a practice round. Let's just go with, this isn't even easy. This is just like given, okay? If I were to give you the song, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, that song would be in the film
Life or Something Like It, sung in a really enjoyable and not at all cringe-inducing way by Angelina Jolie.
Do you remember the scene? Can you explain the scene a little bit to us?
Oh boy, the transit workers of Seattle are on strike, and the police are there, and they do not look happy. But fortunately, a clearly drunk woman, seemingly having a mental health breakdown on television, starts singing a Rolling Stones song, and everybody at the strike, nay, everybody in Seattle, starts singing along and dancing.
We love it. We love it. We love to see it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and that was the moment that Ed Burns knew he truly was in love with whatever the hell her character's name was.
Lainey.
Okay, come on. I remembered everything else. You can't get on my case about that.
So, let's play the game. Do you want to start with easy, medium, or hard?
I want to start with hard. I feel really good about myself, and I'm ready to feel bad.
You're ready to just jump right into it. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to start with maybe the hardest one so that
Great.
we can calibrate your sensors here. Okay.
I'm ready.
The song title is TV Set.
Oh, TV set. Fuck. Well, I think that probably the smart answer is going to be Poltergeist, a movie in which a TV set factors prominently. I'm trying to think if there's
You're
any
thinking like an executive who's telling you we need something obvious.
I mean, look, if there has been another constant theme across at least a lot of these movies, it's that there was studio meddling to try and make everything a little bit more on the nose. I'm trying to think of other prominent TV set movies. Not a lot of TV set stuff in Boys in the Boat. Not a lot of.
There's a lot of TV movies actually this season.
Well, I mean, like movies that have TV stuff in them.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Fuck, wait. Yeah, Money Monster's all about TV. Shit, okay.
So is Life or Something Like It.
Yeah, true. I bet Tarzan would love TV. He probably rigged up a TV out of, like, vines and coconuts. You know how smart he is.
Is he the professor from Gilligan's Island?
I kind of feel like anybody who is an outsider who has crash landed in a jungle environment and lived there long enough is able to make inventions out of coconuts.
Wait, hold on. The Gilligan's Island crew met the Globetrotters, but they did not meet Tarzan. That feels a little strange.
That's something that the Globetrotters would know a lot about, which is a layup, and they missed it, which the Washington Generals would know a lot about. I'm gonna actually say Money Monster. TV set is for Money Monster.
You don't want to know the artist on this one?
I actually do want to know the artist on this one, but I'm still probably gonna choose Money Monster.
Acclaimed indie rock band Spoon.
That almost makes me more convinced that it's gonna be Money Monster for some reason. So
okay,
all right, give it to me.
You should have went with your first instinct. It is from Poltergeist.
Fuck. Hey, good on you as the game master, not giving me any, like, mournful eye looks to try and guide me back into the light. That's
how I do it.
No quiz show scandal here. Wow. Nope. Okay. There's really no limit to what on the nose needle drop choices they will make for a movie.
And this wasn't actually during a scene. This came on as the first song as soon as the credits start rolling.
Oh, I see. You walk out of the theater thinking like, oh shit, that movie had levels.
All right, next song, because we got a whole bunch of them here. What do you want? Medium, easy, or hard?
Let's go for medium now. Let's scale it back a little bit.
Okay. We're gonna go a little medium-ish, huh? All right. Let's go with Wanted Man.
Wanted Man. By who?
Johnny Cash.
Oh. This is difficult because I feel like I have a different Johnny Cash song in my head at the moment tied to something else we've done. I'm trying to think of movies we did that were about a wanted man. Nobody wanted fish in The Rocker. I mean,
a pretty obvious one.
People wanted the butler to bring them coffee and stuff. This is amazing because I've now suddenly our season in my mind is like 4 episodes. I cannot remember anything else that we did, and I really thought that I would be better at this. Money Monster is about a man who's committing a crime.
True.
Am I gonna guess Money Monster twice in a row and really jam myself up here?
That's up to you.
There was no Johnny Cash in Sahara, but it would have made sense to be in there. I mean, just, with his vibe and everything. Like,
yeah.
Johnny Cash and Dirk Pitt, both outlaws. Oh, is it Lightning Jack?
Of course it's Lightning Jack.
Oh, thank God it's Lightning Jack. Oh my God, I would have felt so bad if I missed that one. That medium level question. Okay, very good.
All right. Interesting. I mean, how much does Lightning Jack factor into your memory at this point?
Not that much. We predicted during the episode that it would fade pretty quick, and did it.
Okay. All right, moving on. Next category: easy, medium, hard. What do you want?
Give me easy. I'm clearly an idiot.
Just going down to easy. All right. This might not be immediately obvious as easy, but it might become easy as you ask for clues.
Okay.
The song title is "When I Look at You."
By who?
An artist by the name of Miley Cyrus.
Here, I was thinking that what you were leading towards was like the one actual rock song in The Rocker. So then this is the last song.
Ding, 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 ding. Way to go.
I should have saved that one for the last question. That would have been, God. I should have gone easy at the end.
All right. You got it. Do you remember? Actually, I think that's a credit song, so there's no scene attached to it. So.
I think the scene attached to it, right, is like she's driving away from the town in North Carolina, the town in Georgia, towing her dad's old piano on a trailer.
What category do you want to go with next? And I will say the majority of these are easy.
Okay, well then let's go easy again. Let's just plow through it, man. Rack up some easy points.
Okay, all right, okay. How about These Boots Were Made for Walking?
Oh, the Mexican. No question.
Is that 'cause...
Yeah, James Gandolfini shooting that dude in the bathroom stall.
And bringing her outside to go to the VW Bug.
Yes. Yeah, a perfect lead into yet another VW Bug car chase, another big theme of this show.
Okay, well, you're doing great so far. Where do you want to go next?
Bird, another easy. Let's just clear through some of these.
Right, another easy one. Okay, here's maybe the easiest one on the list. The song title is Dreams with a Z.
Oh, American Dreams. That has stuck with me, though. I'll just kind of, like, in my head, I'll be folding laundry and I'll just be going, Dreams with a Z. It's really good. It's a good bit.
I, on the other hand, keep going, I'm a genuine rockin' man. I'm a rockin'
man.
Oh,
so good.
I fucking hate that.
Classics.
All right, moving on. What category do you want to go with next?
Let's go up to hard.
You want to go hard, do you?
As an actress said to a bishop.
Here we go. The song title is Nothing's Gonna Hurt You, Baby. Originally by Cigarettes After Sex. Sung by a person in the movie.
One more time, the name of the song?
Nothing's Gonna Hurt You, Baby.
Oh, God. Is this from Reminiscence? Is fucking Rebecca Ferguson warbling this shit in one of those goddamn flashbacks?
She is doing a Coyote Ugly with this one. Yep.
God. Yes. Yeah. The dive bar that for some reason has live music where she Coyote Uglies all over the place. Oh man, my blood pressure is rising thinking about that movie already. Oh boy.
However, this might be my favorite musical discovery this season. Going back and listening to the original recording by Cigarettes After Sex, it's a fantastic song. That's the one positive thing I took from Reminiscence is I got to learn about that band.
That's great. Well, hey, you know what? Not a complete loss.
All right, moving on. What category do you want next?
Let's go to medium.
Medium. Okay. The song title is Wild and Free
by
Rednecks.
Oh boy, my Sahara sense is tingling right now. It's like the only needle drop that I can think of for Sahara, a movie that is fully built out of needle drops, is Dirk Pitt coming up out of the water on the sarcophagus to American Band. I'm gonna say Sahara.
Ah, interesting. Wrong.
No. But no, that's not the sound effect for Sahara. It should just be Rainn Wilson just going.
You exploded on that question. The real answer is Barnyard. This is the song in which Party Mike is set loose.
Wild Mike, Landen, not Party Mike. Party Mike is his job. Wild Mike is his name.
I stand corrected.
Okay, right. That's the happy hardcore and
yeah.
Oh god.
We went from my favorite song this season to my least favorite song this season.
A lot of competition for that one. Oh
yeah.
boy. It was good.
I can safely say I have zero tolerance for the fucking redneck boys.
That's great. I'm glad this isn't your first run-in with them.
They did Cotton Eye Joe. That's their claim to fame.
Of course, and I have flashbacks to school dances. Let's go back up to hard.
Going back up to hard. Okay, we have. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna give you the hardest one. A song called "Better Love."
Better Love, by who?
Hozier.
Oh boy. I want to be just wicked and say Barnyard again, because I think that's the song that the donkey is weirdly drumming out and harmonizing on the log while the widowed refugee cow is giving birth. We could do it. You know what? Maybe it's not the worst thing if we have to go back in time and we get to watch Barnyard again. That was a trip. That was a time in my life.
That certainly was.
Better Love.
Final answer?
No. I'm going to say Loser. It's from Loser.
This one is the only song in the film The Legend of Tarzan.
Okay. Wow. I never Never would have guessed that. I'm also shocked that Tarzan didn't have more needle drops.
Well, it would have made it better.
I guess it was set in the 1890s, but even then, I wouldn't, like, I don't know, it just seems like a movie that has, like, I don't know, it cries out for, like, a breathy, dramatic female vocalist cover of In the Jungle, the Mighty Jungle, you know?
I agree with you. Yeah, it should have a cover like that. But no, this is played over the end credits of The Legend of Tarzan. What category do you want to go to next?
The camera's just pulling away from the wreckage of the dock where they've defeated the Belgians, and you just hear this woman going, let's do medium.
Medium. Okay. So Much for the Afterglow is the name of the song.
Oh, well, that's from Loser.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't realize that. I didn't know if you would hook so quickly into Everclear.
Well, to be clear, I mean, it's not like I'm a massive Everclear fan like the girl in Loser. It's more just I really remember from the trailer, especially, like,
yeah.
the trailer for Loser, I think more than any other movie we've watched, had that real, like, Paramount Pictures presents So Much for the Afterglow, and then, like, the montage of all the bits from the movie that I feel like I'm always expecting that a trailer will have that, and it almost never does, but Loser absolutely did.
Yeah, and I gotta say, So Much for the Afterglow might be the song I've had stuck in my head the most this season.
No, not more so than Rockin' Man. Rockin' Man has actively ruined your life. Yeah, it's back. You're hearing it right now.
I like So Much for the Afterglow, though. And I don't mind having it in my head, just on its 30th loop through my brain going, na, 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 na. It tends to, wear out its welcome.
And then you're like, why am I thinking about that song? Oh, yeah, it was in the movie Loser. What was Loser about? Ah! And then you take 1d4 psychic damage.
Next category.
Okay, easy.
Alrighty. How about, you know what? Let's do a threefer. We're gonna do a lightning round, an easy lightning round, 3 in a row. Ready?
Love it. Yeah.
Okay. First in this mini round is, what makes the world go round? Parentheses, money.
Money Monster.
Bing.
My money's not funny, and I get cash. Yeah.
Second in this mini round is She Will Be Loved.
Oh, well, last song, obviously.
Bing! You got it. And the third in this round is, have you ever really loved a woman?
Oh, Don Juan DeMarco, the easiest.
Bing!
Are you just fully being Ned Ryerson in Groundhog Day now? Bing! Needle-nosed Ned the head.
Needle drop Ned. Here we go. What category do you want next?
Folks, subscribe to our Patreon. Look at the quality you're getting of the wordplay. Hard.
Hard. Okay, we have got a really hard one here for you. This one is called Too Little, Too Late.
Are the twos numerals?
No, that's a great question, though. Thanks for clarifying. It's Tootoo. Although I will say the band does seem like a type of band that would put numeral numbers in there instead.
Well, and tell me the name of the band.
Hoobastank.
Oh man. Oh god. This is narrowing it down because we had a conversation about Hoobastank relatively recently. But I just don't know if that was on the show or just one of our many robust Hoobastank related discussions.
If anybody wants a signed Hoobastank thing, I have got many. I think I have 5 signed Hoobastank photos from when I was a music journalist.
Landen, that is the weirdest flex I have ever heard in my life. And the best part is that while you were saying it, it allowed my mind grapes to process, and I've realized where the Hoobastank song comes from. The Recruit.
Boom!
That's what's playing.
What's the scene?
As we zoom into the bar where Al Pacino negs Colin Farrell into a life of espionage.
Perfect. Oh my God. Truman, you are killing it at this game, and I truly think you are going to earn the prize at the end, which is the moniker, the Prince of Needle Drops.
Oh boy, that's great. You know, look, I don't really love needles, as everyone who's injected me ever knows, but I love when they get dropped.
But do you love getting stuck with them after they've been dropped?
No, actually, that's my least favorite needle experience, which is why I look at the ground a lot when I'm walking around downtown LA.
Next category, what do you want?
I'm going to say let's do medium.
Medium. Okay. Interesting. How about...
There's three choices. It's not that interesting.
You're going to have to really think this one through.
Okay.
Think back to your Poltergeist TV set conundrum.
Mm-hmm.
Talk it out before you answer.
Mm-hmm.
You know the song. You love the song. The song is called Let's Stay Together.
Let's Stay Together. This is the Al Green Let's Stay Together.
That is correct.
I'm thinking about the Butler because I'm pretty I know he and Oprah dance to some slow jams as they're rekindling their marriage.
That's correct.
But oh man, is it also in Loser when Greg Kinnear is trying to patch things up with...
Does he ever actually patch things? I don't think he ever attempts to patch things up in that movie.
He shows up at the vet clinic smelling like dog pee and stuff with
right.
the flowers
Right. Okay.
and just scoops her right out from under Jason Biggs.
Okay.
Man, I my heart is telling me the Butler, but I feel like it might have been in something else and I'm screwing it up. Certainly not in The Boys in the Boat, although that movie could have used a sensitive slow jam. No. The Mexican.
Okay.
It's in the Mexican.
It's in the Mexican. Final answer?
Yep.
This one is from Hope Springs.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How... Guys, I'm sorry. We talk about Hope Springs every day, and I forgot the whole scene where out...
where they had to use visual effects to... for some reason that we don't know, blur out Tommy Lee Jones, something that's happening in that scene to avoid an R rating.
Yes, exactly. I was sitting there trying to remember Tommy Lee Jones' name, and all I could think of was Al Pacino, and I think we've even talked before about how awesome it would have been to have Al Pacino in that movie instead of Tommy Lee Jones. Yes, okay, yeah, well, boy, I followed my heart, and it led me to the wrong place. Much like the two people in Hope Springs. Shouldn't have gotten married.
Here's the odd thing is you're ratio-wise doing worse in the medium category than you are in the hard category.
Maybe that doesn't reflect on me. Maybe that reflects on whoever wrote the test. Think about it. This is my argument I made when I got a terrible SAT score, so...
What category do you want next?
You know what? Let's go with hard, because they're easy.
Okay, well, we'll see how easy this one is. It is the song Pray.
P-R-A-Y, P-R-E-Y.
Good clarification. It's P-R-A-Y.
By?
The one, the only, Mr. MC Hammer. Great noises. This is our own needle drop.
Yeah, I know. It's Tuvan throat singing. Hey, wow, okay. Well, Money Monster feels like the kind of movie that would have an MC Hammer song in it.
It's true.
He did have his Fly Girls.
Is that what he dances to at the beginning of that movie?
No, he dances to the song by Dee and the Funky Homo Sapien or whatever that you already threw out there. The theme song for the movie Money Monster is also the theme song for the show Money Monster. Very confusing. Pray. I am gonna say, I really don't know. I'm trying to remember where an MC.
As we near the end of this game, I'm gonna throw in another lifeline that you can ask for.
Okay.
You can now ask whether or not we decided to send this back to modern memory or leave it forgotten.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did we send it back or not?
We sent this one back to modern memory.
Oh shit. Okay, this opens up a new game, which is which movies did we say we wanted to remember? It's not. No, it's not Simone. It couldn't be from Simone.
Could it?
Could it? I wanted to remember Barnyard. You didn't. It's not from. Gretel and Hansel didn't have any needle drops in it.
I'll say Gretel and Hansel, the only movie this season that did not have any songs in it.
Admirable restraint, Mr. Perkins. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Loser. It's so easy to just dump them on Loser because that movie had so much music in it.
Incorrect. Unfortunately, this one is from Vampire in Brooklyn.
Vampire in Brooklyn, of course. I A, forgot that we'd done that movie. B, I also forgot that we aggressively said not to remember Loser, so I don't know why I went there. Okay.
You know what? When I play games too, I have a hard time keeping all of the clues at the forefront of my brain to create the right parameters to make the right answer.
Even the biggest fan of parameters among us has difficulties. Let's go easy.
You want to go easy? Let's go easy. We're gonna talk about.
It's like Michael Keaton in Batman. You want to go easy? Okay, let's go easy.
Magic Carpet Ride.
Oh, from Sahara.
Ding ding ding! Correct. When does that occur?
That's when they're riding the glider plane. Matthew McConaughey actually is more of the like, you want to go easy? All right, man, let's go easy. And he doesn't even smash a thing.
All right, next category.
Medium.
Medium. Okay, let's go with this one. Story of My Life.
By
Social Distortion. Now,
Okay,
that should be the bigger clue because the character in the movie wears a T-shirt with Social Distortion on.
Well, there you go. There you go. You've thrown the ball perfectly, and I have quite uncharacteristically caught it. That's going to be Life or Something Like It. Social Distortion
ding, ding.
T-shirt, huge part of that film.
Yeah. What part of the film is it from?
She's sitting on the couch, eating Oreos and smoking cigarettes inside like a fucking psychopath.
Like a Gen Xer.
Yeah. Indoor cigarettes make you a psychopath, not the Oreos. Go on.
We are doing so well with this. We have just a few more to go. Do you want to do another lightning round?
Yeah, let's lightning round.
Let's do a lightning round of easy ones yet again. The first one is Safety Dance.
Safety Dance. Oh, the Mexican. One of the greatest scenes in a movie full of great scenes.
Fantastic. Okay, next one we have Natural Woman.
Natural Simone. One of the most Simone scenes in a Simone movie.
And finally we have Teenage Dirtbag.
Oh, well, that one's Loser.
That is correct. And in fact, the theme song to Loser, as indicated by the official music video for Teenage Dirtbag.
Yes, as much as we want to forget Loser, the music video for Teenage Dirtbag will not let us.
All right, we are into the final section of the game. What category would you like?
Let's go hard.
You want to go hard? We'll go hard.
God, you're just setting up our fan fiction community for all kinds of stories.
Hold on. I want to give them the ability to craft their own episode using sound clips.
Yeah,
of our episodes. So this is get a clean one on that. You want to go hard? Let's go hard.
This is cool. The fan dubs are gonna be just off the charts.
The song title is "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head."
It's not hard at all, Landen.
No?
This is from Operation Fortune Ruse de Guerre. When they're just like, you know what? Let's just show a famous scene from a much better movie for a while. We're sick of crafting things to show you in this shitty movie that no one cares about.
Wow, good memory. I did not think you would get that one. I applaud you, sir.
It's also just like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is such a weird pull for an aggro movie like that. Like it's just not
and not only that, but the softest part of that movie.
It's a very like kind of reflective, contemplative cowboy movie that's not really about violence and shooting and aggression, and yet
where do you want to go next?
I want to go medium.
All right, we're gonna go with Superstition.
Oh, that's Vampire in Brooklyn when they're at the nightclub doctor's office.
Here's the twist on it though. Who sings it?
Oh, I don't know. Let me use my lifeline. Who sings it?
Wait a minute. There's a loophole in this game.
Yeah, I know. It's a time loop, and it is
This is a version sung by UB40 based on the Stevie Wonder song.
Well, then it's a UB40 joint.
Indeed it is. I'm going to give that one to you. Where are we going next?
At this point, you start choosing. You know what's left in the bottom of the barrel here, so let's scrape it.
All right, very good. Let's go with a hard one. We're going to go hard, and we're going to go with a song called Move On Up.
Move On Up. That's an R&B song that is in the movie The Butler.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Eh.
What? No.
It's by a artist, or it's by a group called Destination, and it's in the movie 54.
Oh, I forgot about 54. Dang it. Oh, okay. Well, it was a solid guess. It was a solid guess.
All right, moving on.
Moving on up.
Let's do an easy one. I think this is going to be in the easy category. The song is called My Way.
By Frank Sinatra, I take it.
That is correct.
And that's in American Dreams. That's what the guy who was initially trained as a terrorist sings when he decides not to do terrorism.
Very, very good. All right. We've got one more in the medium category. Would you like that one?
Yeah, give it to me.
The song title is Won't Let You Fall.
Won't Let You by who?
Do I have to tell you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. That was in the parameters of the game.
Oh, okay. Maybe this is in the easy category then. The artist is Fergie.
Yes. Definitely. This is an easy level question, but I get medium level points for it. I love the technicalities. This is from Poseidon, starring Fergie.
That is correct, and it is over the final credits. Okay.
So this isn't the one she's singing in the nightclub where the lyrics are just keep moving it, moving it, moving it.
No, it's not. Let's move on to another easy one.
Okay.
This one is called Bitter.
Oh, Bitter. That's from The Rocker.
That is correct.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Let's do a song called Right Time, Wrong Place.
By who?
Dr. John.
Right time, wrong place. Oh man, this feels familiar to me. Is that from?
And do you want another clue?
Yeah, give me another clue.
This song is played in its entirety in the movie.
Okay, that's not helping me at all. Is it a movie that we remember or a movie we don't remember?
It is not a movie we remember.
Wait, is it from The Recruit?
It is not from The Recruit. The answer is, it's the opening credit sequence to Sahara.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How did I forget? I love that opening credit sequence so much. Okay, this is good. I'm remembering. I'm getting refreshed.
All right, here we go with just a few more. We got two more easy ones, one more hard one, and then we've got the final round.
You wrote a lot of questions. Okay, let's go.
I did. I didn't. I mean, the movies used a lot of needle drops.
Okay.
Easy one. Here we go. I know you've got this one. Tainted Love.
Oh, Reminiscence. For some reason.
Ding, ding. Some reason where?
For some reason, when he has gone to the club to investigate gone to the warehouse to investigate the missing Rebecca Ferguson of it all, and then Tandaway Newton comes in and shoots a jukebox to make it start playing a song that in the timeline of the movie is like 50 years old.
In the timeline of now, it's almost 50 years old, so let's just be careful about that.
Like that, it's like if today you were in a fight and somebody shot a jukebox in a bar and it just starts playing Turkey in the Straw or like a Sousa march or something like that.
All right, moving on. We're gonna go to the song title, "Nothing But a Good Time."
Nothing but a good time.
Nope, not at all.
No. Okay. Well.
Nope.
Oh, that's. It feels like the first time. Okay. So I'm not gonna do well on this since I don't even know songs that exist anymore. Nothing But a Good Time by who?
The original artist is Poison.
Oh well, then this is from The Rocker.
Ah, yes, as sung by Teddy Geiger.
Yep, that's like the one real song in that movie.
Again, Teddy Geiger's music is real.
Teddy
It
Geiger's
exists.
music, yeah, but like yes, I'm not trying to throw any shade on Teddy Geiger. I'm just saying that movie about rock music had a suspiciously low amount of actual famous rock songs in it.
All right, we've got 2 hard ones left, and then we're going into our final mini game. Your penultimate hard question is, knock on wood.
By who?
Mary Griffin.
I'm gonna say Vampire in Brooklyn.
That one is from 54.
Okay, all right. Give me the next one.
The next one is The Calypsonians
By
Taj Mahal.
that is from 6 Days, 7 Nights.
That is correct. What's the scene?
The scene is where they're at the bar, and Harrison Ford is very drunk and has forgotten that he flew Anne Heche to the island and is hitting on her.
That is very good. The best scene in that movie.
Yep.
Truman, are you ready for our final mini game? We have 3 songs left, and I'm trying to think of how to phrase this because telling you they're trick questions defeats the purpose.
Well,
let's just say don't think you have the answer right away when you have the answer.
Okay, give them to me.
Your first in this threesome is Won't Back Down.
By who?
Tom Petty.
Okay, so it's the actual Tom Petty and not perhaps Sam Elliott singing it while playing a guitar.
I'm not saying that one way or the other. I'm just saying as originally sung by Tom Petty.
I think so many of our movies are about people not backing down. I'm gonna say Barnyard. I'm gonna say Barnyard.
You get half points because not only is it in Barnyard, it is in the trailer for Boat Boys.
Yeah, it's in the trailer for Boat Boys. I remember that, but the trailer for Boat Boys doesn't count.
It does in the minigame as we move on to song number 2.
This would have been a very important parameter for me to have going in. You know what? Let's start over. Let's do the entire game again.
Question number 2. The song is One Love.
One Love. Oh, well, that's from 6 Days, 7 Nights.
As sung by?
As sung by UB40?
As sung by Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. That's what I meant. I meant, obviously, Jaw is all one thing when you really think about it.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You get half points. It is also in Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh, so I have to name it for both of them. Okay. Well, I wouldn't have remembered that anyway, so there you go.
And your final song is Little Brown Jug.
Little Brown Jug. Now, the thing is, I know that's a jazz standard, so it suggests it's giving reminiscence. It's serving reminiscence in a major way. Mm-hmm. And I'm now trying to think what the other one is. And the problem is I watched Leatherheads for the Boat Boys episode, and I know I heard all kinds of ragtime bullshit in that dumb movie. By the way, I'm writing an essay about Leatherheads that hopefully will be online soon, so subscribe to get that. Yeah, oh boy, I'm gonna light Leatherheads on fire and it'll stink. Is the other one The Butler?
That is incorrect. The final answer is The Boys in the Boat.
Fuck. There's a Little Brown Jug needle drop in The Boys in the Boat. That's awful. When does that happen? Is that when they're at the nightclub or like trying to?
It's when they're in the dance hall. Yeah,
very chastely hitting on women. Nobody being horny enough. Okay.
Exactly. All right. So since you are the editor, I'm gonna trust you to fill this silence with something while I count up your score. Are you ready for your answer? Your final score?
I have been ready since before we started. What's the final score?
You scored 27 out of 35. That puts you at 77% and that is high enough to get the moniker of Prince of Needle Drops. Congratulations, my friend.
Oh, Landen, thank you so much. Honestly, I would feel like with 77%, I'm more of like the Baron of Needle Drops or like the Duke of Needle Drops or something like that. And honestly, I'd kind of rather be at that level, so then as a Crusader Kings player, I could like scheme a way to murder the king of Needle Drops and ascend to the throne, or anyway. But I'll take it.
In terms of the royal hierarchy, Prince, you still have ways to go upwards. So, the murder and assassination schemes are abound.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the permission to really just have fun with this.
Awesome. All right. Well, I just want to remind people that you can support the show for other bizarre, absurd content like this through those 5 ways we mentioned earlier. Support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/gruntworkpod.
Yes.
Leave a rating or review on any podcatcher or place you listen to us,
Please.
especially Apple Podcasts, where you can say a nice thing about the show. It goes a long way to help people find the show. Follow and subscribe to us on social media at Movie Memory Machine or on YouTube, where you can watch all of our episodes and get some extra content there, and be on Letterboxd, which is where we're most active.
Yes.
Share the show with a friend, anyone you think might enjoy the show. Text it to them, tell it to them, put it in Reddit, any kind of forum that you're part of, a chat room. Go back to 1997, join Yahoo Chat.
Yeah,
type it in there.
Get on V-Bulletin, make a post about it.
And lastly, join our Discord community, which you can find the link to that over at our website, moviememorymachine.com.
It means so much to us having the support of our listeners, having the support of our Patreons. We are always appreciative of it, and we want more. We want more of that love. We want more of that support. We want more people to share this show with.
Yep, because it goes towards giving you ad-free content and supporting artist-owned shows, and we want to do more shows. So
yeah,
your contributions go toward that.
And they also go towards giving us air, food, water, love, and good Wi-Fi, which are all things we need here aboard a malfunctioning movie memory machine in space. Only the essentials.
So, Truman, the question is, do you think the machine will accept today's episode as valid input?
I don't know if I accept today's episode as a valid input, but you know what? I'm just going to upload it right now, and let's just push the button and see what happens. Oh, okay, there goes the printer. Yeah, it's got a date for us. It says that we're heading to May 2nd, 2008.
And Truman.
What?
We got a clue, but the clue is a sound effect.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun. I don't know why you're feeling so morose about it.
Well, the sound effect is
Oh my god. Are you saying we have to go back? Oh god.
We're going back.
Are we gonna... Is the machine telling us we need to do a grunt work episode? Possibly one that will be cross-promoted on our old feed for our former podcast Grunt Work?
I don't know. I guess we have to find out.
Okay, well, I think there's no sense dilly-dallying. Let's just, let's strap on our tool belts and dust off our big book of Al puns and see where this one takes us.
Alrighty, well, for Truman Caps, I have been Landen Solano.
And for Landen Solano, I've been Truman Caps.
Whoa!
Movie Memory Machine is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/gruntworkpod to keep the machine running. Theme song by Porky's Groove Machine. Rate us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. For more information on today's show, visit moviememorymachine.com.